Hello, hello, hello. Antphrodite here, your pop culture psychic, back to you again with another reading. This time, it's a doozy. It is Kendall Jenner, Simi Khadra, and Bella Hadid. And are they fighting over the weekend? So, this is a doozy. So, basically, this is my understanding of it. Correct me if I'm wrong. Put in the comments down below, because I'm not really... I just found out who Simi Khadra was literally 5 minutes ago. So, apparently... Bella Hadid was dating The Weeknd, and then they broke up, and then he started dating Simi Khadra, who was apparently Bella Hadid's childhood friend, and then apparently she unfollowed them, and that was like the beginning of this year apparently, and then Kendall Jenner was just seen hanging out with Simi Khadra, and people are saying now she's betraying Bella, and they want me to do a reading between the two of them. So this is a mess, and we're just going to break this down person by person and connection to connection, one by one, so we can actually get the tea if Kendall Jenner was being a disloyal friend or not. All right? So let's just go ahead and get started. This is all legend for entertainment purposes only. Okay? These readings are all legend for entertainment purposes only. Let's get started. Woo! Jeez, okay, this is going to be difficult. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start with the question that all you people are going to be asking me, which is, what is the connection between The Weeknd and Bella? So let's start there, right? Let's just start there. So Bella will be on the left, The Weeknd on the right, and the Hangman is reversed for Bella. The Fool is on the right for him, and between the two of them is the Five of Cups. So I can tell you right off the bat, Bella didn't want to have to let go of him, but she felt forced to. Definitely Hangman is like, I don't want to have to let go of this, but I feel forced to. I'm left with no choice. I definitely think that it's still salt in the wound for her. Absolutely. The Fool is what he's represented as, which is spontaneity and also childlike energy. So I don't think he wanted to grow up. I see him as a little bit of Peter Pan syndrome. I see him as a little bit immature. And I kind of see a little bit of like chaos with the Five of Cups, which is emotional disappointment between the two of them. She was devastated emotionally, and I do think she still feels devastated. I actually would like to pull one more to see what, if like, I want to pull one card for Selena Gomez really quick, just because I know you guys are going to ask me about that. The Three of Wands, that's about her being in the middle of all this. So that Three of Wands is like Selena Gomez getting caught in the middle of all this. So that's what she's represented as. So for me, when we have a Three of Wands here, it seems like that's like its own set of issues. I think he was adding more problems in the middle. So with the Three of Wands, it's just like, it's like taking one person and putting them in the middle of our connection and causing it to be even more of an issue. So there's that. I want to move forward, and I want to look at the main situation that we're looking at right now. Okay, so let's do that. So let's do Bella and Simi. Actually, no. We'll do Simi, and then we'll do The Weeknd, and then we'll do the others. So like Simi. Oh my God, not her being the Hangman upright. That's so weird. That is really weird. It's very strange to me. It's very strange to me. It's very strange to me that you would have Bella Hadid being the Hangman reverse with him and Simi being the Hangman upright with him. That is a mirror situation. That means that they mirror each other. That's weird. Four of Swords. Oh my God, you little Seven of Wands. Oh my God, he's dating her because she reminds him of Bella. Damn, Bella. Girl, you must have the vagina of a goddess, because this man, girl, she mirrors her. The Four of Swords, he's butthurt and he's sad, and he's like, you know, that's a rejection card. So it's like he feels sad and butthurt over the breakup. And the Seven of Wands is like proving myself. So this relationship is a way of her to prove herself. Like, I'm worthy. Look who I have on my arm. And it's a way for him to be like, I'm worthy. Look who I have on my arm. I can get over this. That being said, relationships can start off like this and then get into a better place. So this is just the energy of how they started, in my opinion. Hopefully they get over this energy, because it's a little childish to me. But Justice upright, Six of Pentacles upright, and the Two of Swords. I do think that, so I don't know if he cheated or not previously in his relationships, but I do know that I think he's very anal about, or she's very anal. One of them is very anal about accountability, consistency, and like, there's conversations about like loyalties, because the Six of Pentacles is like, see, I'm reassuring you that I'm not doing this. I think it's him, but it could be Simi as well. I think that the focus of their relationship is like proving to the other one that they are loyal. Because there's like a constant, like, you're not cheating, right? Like, I'm not cheating, right? Like, someone feels like they need to prove that they're not cheating all the time. So to me, it's like, I'm reassuring you. It's not unhealthy, because I know you people are like, oh my God, someone's guilty. It's not unhealthy. I just feel like there's been a problem previously with this, so it's constantly brought up. Okay, now I want to look at Simi and Bella. Ooh, girl. She's the Ten of Cups. That's like family. That's like happily ever after. Bella's the... Ooh. Bella don't like that girl at all. Ooh. So I do think that... I do think that Simi considered her very close, at least, or maybe the family was just close, because the Ten of Cups is like family, so maybe the families were just close. The Ten of Cups is also about a happily ever after, which means that Simi is definitely being fed a happily ever after in a fantasy, for sure. And she's projecting to the future with the Weeknd. I'm going to be honest with you. I do not think that Simi was trying to cause a problem. I think she's naive. The Death card is a forced change and a forced death, which means this pissed Bella the fuck off, which I think it would have pissed anyone off. And the Devil card is negativity and toxicity between the two of them. Bella is angry, as she should be. And there's a lot of toxicity, a lot of anger, frustration, jealousy, things like that, like, or accusations of jealousy. I understand Bella. I think Bella's feelings are completely valid. She's definitely unhappy. She definitely does not think it'll last. Yeah, she's like, this isn't going to last long term. I don't think either one of you are happy or know what a relationship is. And there's a lot of stress. So everyone tells Bella everything. Everyone tells Bella everything. So Bella knows everything that's going on in this relationship. She hears it from other people. People are constantly filling her head with stuff. She can't get away from this. That's why Bella's pissed off. The Devil card. I cannot get away from this. I am constantly hearing updates on my ex. I'm constantly hearing updates about shit. Like, I'm constantly hearing so much shit. I'm tired of it. So I think she's just like tired of hearing about it and wants it out. I do think she was pissed off at Simi, but I also don't think it's one of those things like she's the worst girl in the world. I think she's like, fuck that girl and fuck this shit. I don't want to hear it anymore. I think Simi is naive. I think that she felt happy. I see her as like, oh, I got chosen. And I think she was fed a really good story. And I think she's fed a really good, I want a future. I don't think that he's not doing that. I just think that the motivation behind him doing that is because of the problems he had with Bella. So it's one of those things where it's like, you couldn't be good for me, but you can be good or better. I shouldn't say good, but better for others. I had to go through the turmoil for you to get it right, and now someone else is able to live happily from the shit that you've done. It's something like that. It's not super black and white like that, because I don't think that he's like in a great place right now, to be honest. And I don't think he's like a great boyfriend. I don't think he's terrible. I don't think he's great. So for me, it's like, I think she's just pissed off about it. And I think Simi is just kind of like walked into it. That's not to say that she's not to blame, but yeah. And I definitely think Bella is just like, fuck you, get away from me. This is toxic. I want nothing to do with this, and I want nothing to do with him. Okay. Judgment, Four of Cups, Two of Wands. Exactly. So for me, it's like, I want to detach from this. I don't want to hear anything. So now let's look at the meat and the potatoes here, which is Kendall and Bella. So let's see what's going on with Kendall and Bella. Is there drama between the two of them? Is she pissed off about this? Let's see. So Kendall will be on the left and Bella will be on the right, because Kendall was seen hanging out with Simi. So let's see. And the Weeknd, apparently. Oh. This isn't black and white. Bella gets it. So I kind of like Bella. I don't know. I've never done a reading on her before. I kind of like her now that I'm reading her energy. I'm like, I can relate to you, bitch. So Kendall is the Four of Pentacles. So Kendall is definitely very greedy and selfish. Kendall's going to do what Kendall wants to do. We kind of already know this about Kendall, so that doesn't shock me. Kendall's also about her business and her money. So I think that Kendall may have been doing something in the area for her career, or needed to do something for her career, or meet someone there for her career or something like that. Or maybe for her image or something. There's just a reason she was there that's more business related than anything like that. Because I can see this as like Bella being like, Kendall will do anything to make sure her coins are right. So like that makes sense to me. And she's like, yeah, she's kind of selfish. I get it. The Eight of Swords is a victim of circumstance. So for me, that's what Bella shows up as. To me, that's Bella being like, I get it. Like, I get it. Like, yeah, it sucks. Yeah, I'm annoyed about it. Yeah, it pisses me off. But we're all in the same circles. We all have to do business with each other. I don't want to deal with it, but whatever. And the Eight of Wands is slowing down between the two of them. So this is the two of them having like a slow moment in their friendship, or frenemies, whatever you want to call it. I don't know what they are right now. But to me, the Eight of Wands just says that the connection between the two of them has kind of slowed down. And I think they've pulled back from each other a little bit. I don't think it has anything to do with anything either one of them have done to each other. Maybe a little bit. But for me, it's mostly just like circumstances. I just don't think they're as close as they used to be. So for me, I don't think Bella is like taking it that hard, but she's slightly annoyed, but she's like, I get it. The Ace of Swords, opportunistic, opportunities. It's like, you know, whatever. High Priestess is upright, which is timing, and the King of Wands. If I'm being honest with you, to me, I just see Bella being like annoyed at the stuff, but I really truly think that Bella is angry at men, not women. The King of Wands and the High Priestess. If anything, she's like, I know like he would set anything up to like cause a problem. I know that the Weeknd would cause a problem. I know that like this is him. Like, I think that she gets it. Even though she's like mad at some of the girls and she doesn't want to talk to them and she's pissed at them and it's toxic, I think she gets it. And especially with Kendall, I think she really gets like, it's like this is him. Like, this is his issues and his stuff. Like, I don't want our relationship to cause problems with me and everyone around me. So even though she's annoyed by it, I think she gets it and respects it to some degree, because she has to. The Two of Wands upright, the World is upright, and the Magician. So Magician is communication, the World, the Two of Wands. I think a part of her does suspect that some of this stuff is happening because of like, you know, like the Kardashians will cause drama just so people talk about them. I think that's what she's like, yeah, people always try to bait stuff and try to use me in the Weeknd and stuff to have people talk about them. And I think that that's something that she's discussed about Simi as well. I think she feels like, yeah, Simi has something to prove and she wants to be more popular. And of course, you know, talking about me just gets you more popular. It's whatever. Like, I think she's just kind of numb to people talking about her. You know, like Britney Spears is like tired of like everyone making money off of her. I think it's similar to that, where it's like, of course you're going to talk about me, and of course the Kardashians are going to do it, of course Simi's going to do it. Like, I think she's kind of just like whatever about it. The Four of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles reversed, and the Ten of Wands. It's just like, it's a burden. It's my cross to bear. It sucks. It hurts sometimes, but you know, it is what I do. It is what I signed up for. The Seven of Pentacles, like I signed up. Seven of Pentacles reversed, like out of my comfort zone. I signed up to be out of my comfort zone. I actually think Bella's a little bit more level-headed than I was expecting. I think that she's upset at things, but I don't think she like lets it get to her to the level that most people would. I think it used to. I think she's numb to it now. I think that she's the Queen of Wands reverse, the Four of Wands is reverse, and the Three of Cups. Again, that's like her being like, of course, like some of the girls are going to be jealous of me. I do think that she thinks that Simi's a little jealous of her. I do think that's what she thinks. I see it as Simi feeling like she needs to prove herself. I think you could probably translate to someone thinking that she's a clout chaser, but to me, I just see it as like, I want to prove myself and prove my worth. So whatever. Whoever side you're on there, I don't care. It's not really relevant. But the Four of Wands reverse and the Queen of Wands, which to me makes me feel like, if anything, there's a part of her that's like, I didn't feel attractive, I didn't feel sexy, I didn't feel confident, and I didn't feel appreciated with him. He made me feel less than. Queen of Wands reverse. Queen of Wands upright, it's like I'm beautiful and confident, bold. Reverse, he made me feel like I was second guessing myself. He didn't make me feel like he didn't make me feel like he chose me. It's almost like she felt like I know he cared about me and maybe even loved me, but he didn't want me. I didn't feel like he was choosing me over and over again. I felt like I was something that he had to have, not something that he wanted to have. That's what I feel. And I also think like for her, she's kind of just like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to be in that space. I don't want to be in that energy anymore. Ace of Pentacles, Knight of Cups reverse, Eight of Pentacles reverse, and Queen of Swords. I also think she felt like I spent so much time worried about this relationship and worried about girls and boys that like I was fucking up my business and I wasn't focusing on my money as much as I should have, and I want to do that. So I think that's another part of why there's a part of her that still kind of respects Kendall a little bit, because Kendall's very much the Kardashian train where she's about her business. So I think that's another thing where she's like kind of like, I see Bella seeking some sort of mentorship soon. Because I'm seeing like Kris Jenner in my head, which makes me feel like she looks at Kendall and she's like, well, you have like Kris. And then she looks at her mom, and her mom obviously helps her a lot, or has helped her a lot. Although that iconic note, I will never let go of that. That is one of the most iconic moments ever happened. The fucking note that Yolanda wrote about Bella, about her car. Iconic. Anyways, I think that there's a part of her that's like looking for some sort of mentorship into another aspect of her career outside of modeling. There's something like business related that she wants to transition to. I don't know if it's like actually fashion or something, but there's something business related she wants to transition to, and she wants to focus a lot of her time and energy in something that she doesn't have to be like the hottest, sexiest, thinnest, model ever. There's a part of her that's like, there has to be some, like, there's something that she wants to do. It's like a brand or a business that she wants to go into. She's looking for some sort of guidance there. That's like her next move. Interestingly enough, I do think that a lot of people are going to follow suit. Again, I just feel like people kind of copy Bella. It's interesting. So I think like it's weird. I think there's also a part of Kendall that really respects her as well, because they're very similar. I do think they butt heads, but her and Kendall are very similar. The Stars reverse, the Two of Pentacles upright, and the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. There's a part of her that I do think people are going to start, that's copying. I do think people are going to start to copy some of her business decisions moving forward. You should keep an eye on Bella. I think she's going to kind of surprise us with something business-wise pretty soon. So that's basically what I see. I hope you guys enjoy that. If you did, make sure you tip. There's links to my PayPal down below. There's also a button on YouTube that's a heart that says thanks for giving me money directly. Follow me Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, Antphrodite. I am live on YouTube as well now. I think this should go up on a Wednesday, and I might be streaming. So just make sure you hit the bell for notifications to know when I upload and when I stream. Until next time. Bye guys. Love you.